Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing? I am here once again with the guided meditation for the Galactic Heart Grid. Okay, and I am just going to check since we do not have anyone joining live as of yet. I will make sure that, the live stream is functioning properly, that y'all can hear me. So if you are actually watching live, make sure you let me know if you can hear me and see me, of course, because that would be, important to know. Not, I will just listen to myself. Yes, oh yeah, we are totally doing good here. So just using my headphones to make sure that my voice is coming through properly. So, if you are watching live now, let me know where you are watching from and say hi in the chat. And I will just give us a little bit of a preface as to what this meditation is all about. So, this is a guided meditation and an energy transmission all about the galactic grid. So, this is our galactic heart grid. So, we are going to make sure that we are connecting with our galactic heart as well as the galactic heart grid that is accessible for those of us that are starseeds. So that is the basic idea here. So we're going to connect and activate that galactic heart center, which again is specific to starseeds, and then we're going to connect with the galactic heart, which allows us to make a deeper contact with our star family, our star guides, our starseed guides, as well as fellow starseeds here on planet Earth. So it's going to help us with many things related to starseed stuff, and of course meet people on the physical plane that have similar soul resonance. And it also helps us actually to connect with, just galactic energies in general. So different stars and galaxies, and constellations, and even planets. So then, on some kind of level, this can also help us connect with planet Earth, even though, planet Earth, it's a planet, right? And it does have these higher frequencies that we can connect to. And we're going to do that, of course, as well in this meditation and this transmission. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. So what you will want to do is get centered within yourself. Of course, make sure you are in a place and in a state where you can safely meditate and make sure that you will not be disturbed and that you will stay unbothered during this. And if you should so choose, make a sacred space. I will always recommend that. So maybe light a candle or something like this. You can, of course, listen to music while you are listening to this guided meditation. And once you are ready, just settle down, find a comfortable position, find a comfortable space to be in, and we will get started with the meditation. And I will just remind you that during this transmission, I will not be looking in the live chat box, but I will look at it afterwards. So then afterwards, you can perhaps say anything, put your comments in the live chat box, and just let me know what your experience was throughout this. So let's just get started. And we'll start with taking a few deep breaths together. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Calm down, settle into this space. Breathing in and out. Relaxing, calming down from any busyness of the day. Continuing with the breath in your own pace. Anchoring yourself into that breath, that life force that's flowing in each of your cells, allowing the air as it exits your lungs release any stress, any resistance, any baggage from the day. And as you breathe in, calling forth more of your soul essence, calling forth more of your life force to come online. So breathe in, activating that light within yourself. Settling into the space comfortably. Settling into the frequencies properly. Allow yourself to connect with your very own high heart center. And as you make that connection, allowing it to radiate its light into your energy field, purifying anything and everything, cleansing and clearing anything and everything that does not belong into this present moment, does not belong into your energy field necessarily. That which doesn't serve, or perhaps is just unnecessary baggage for you to carry right now. Allowing that space to be cleared and to be filled with more of your own soul essence. Allowing your own soul to expand into this freshly cleared space. Being present in the here and now. Allowing yourself to feel what it's like to be in your own energy. Perhaps there's something that wants to arise from there, from that space, from that essence. And if you want to, you can now ask support from your guides, from your divine teams of pure love lights, to help you and support you in focus, and to help you and support you throughout this meditation if it's necessary. And reminding yourself that your higher self is always connected to you. It is always a part of you, and you are your higher self deep down. And it is in this moment that we are allowing ourselves to activate that galactic heart, to open it up, allow it to brightly shine through us. There is a very expansive energy with the galactic heart, and it is a part For those of us that are starseeds, an important part of our energy body is almost like an upgraded heart center. And so we may now allow that galactic heart center to help us deeper anchor into our frequencies, our starseed self, as well as our star family's presence, and any galactic guides that are present in the here and now for each and every one of us. They're present in this meditation either now live or on the replay. So we may feel what frequencies they have to share with us in this now moment. Whether this is guidance, whether this is activations, whether this is just frequency, channeled messages. Allowing that to come through. Then we may connect with our oversoul frequencies. And this is where we can also connect with our soul family and our star family. And we'll just allow for that oversoul frequency to enter our energy fields and feel the presence of our star families. Feel the presence of the higher realms. And this energy is also going to help us connect with any soul family that we have here on planet Earth, whether they are starseeds or not. Connecting back to our heart center, to our galactic heart center. And centering here for a moment. Remembering the breath. And we may now anchor that heart center in the core of the multidimensional Earth, planet Earth's higher frequencies, and the soul of this planet itself. feeling the higher realms of planet Earth. Reaching in to the galactic heart grid on Earth. So all willing hearts, all willing galactic hearts, we may now be in contact with, connected with, feeling the resonance of the great grid of all galactic hearts that are awake and active, that are willing to meet us, that are willing to connect with us here and now. We may send love to this grid. Pure, unconditional love lights, sending blessings, sending those higher frequency codes there. Anything that would help our collective of starseeds on Earth in this now moment. In order for us to support one another energetically in a way that serves the highest good of all involved. So that we can all radiate our essence, our divine light on this planet, in this entire universe. And that we can learn from one another. We each have our own unique, special frequencies that we're here to share with one another as well. And there's so much that we can learn from one another. And we can also choose to receive anything that would help us, perhaps. Because there's most likely somebody who's here present with us in this galactic heart grid meditation. Whether they are aware of this happening right now or not, somebody out there is doing some great work, sending light into the grids, and they can help us. So we may receive in mutual understanding, of course, and mutual receptivity. We may stay here for a moment to just enjoy this galactic light that is ever so present on our planets These energies that are always accessible to each and every one of us. We may stay receptive, of course, to our galactic guides, our star family, all beings of pure love lights that support us in this multidimensional experience. And once you do feel you are ready, come back into the here and now. And if you want to ground yourself more after such a meditation and transmission, you can put your hands on your hearts, or you can hug yourself. That works too. And just give yourself a moment to sort of come back to this realm. it's all this the same sort of multi-layered existence anyway, but you know what I mean. So we'll just sort of return to a waking state, so to speak, especially if we are feeling very relaxed or in the zone. We want to ground ourselves a little bit, come back here. So how was that? Let me know in the live chat. I see a comment from Sonia Galactic saying, great. Yes, it was. It was very nice. And if any of you have any more sort of experiences to share, then that would be a good time. I will have a little moment to speak into live chat with you, and would love to hear from you, of course. And it does seem that everything went okay here with the live stream. I tried this yesterday, and it sort of ended up cutting like pretty much the entire video. There was only like 2 minutes that actually ended up, being broadcasted. So that was a little bit frustrating, but this was such an important guided meditation and transmission for me to create that wanted to just get right back to it and do it today. So I'm very happy that I did, because it was quite beautiful. Gardener says, intense, very grounding. Thank you, new experiences. Yes, yes. And it was still very grounding, surprisingly. I felt more of this, like, just that radiance, this very bright energy that was, just coming through. So that was just what I personally experienced throughout this. Sonia Galactic says, thank you, you are welcome. And also thank you both for being present live. It was my joy to host this, and of course thanks to everyone who will watch this on the replay. You're much appreciated as well. And I know that sometimes, like, time zones are, they are a thing, so sometimes people may not be able to watch until later. So sometimes that just, it is what it is. And I am so grateful when people do have the time to join live, because it's always I find that it's still a very different experience when we do this live. I felt Venusians and I guess Lyrans or Syrians, because there are felines in both of those. But yeah, some kind of felines and Venusians. That is interesting. I was kind of, as I was tuning into this sort of when I was preparing for this, I was definitely feeling the Syrian, perhaps Orion a little bit, and like Andromedan and Pleiadian at least. So those were the ones that I felt sort of before this. Lots of white blue light. Yeah, that sounds. Syrians are kind of most of the time kind of blue essence, but that could also be just the Venusians actually. When I think about it, like this white and blue energy. So that is that's kind of what has come through this time, and lots of clearing in my hands. Okay, that is interesting also. That is very interesting. I mean, our hands, like we do so many things with our hands, so then that is definitely probably was very necessary. But there's also something about our hands, especially when we get like activations. If we get like actually, I'm going to be talking about this in another live stream at some point. But when we have our healing abilities activate, a part of this is our hands. Okay, so when people have like healing hands, they can sort of transmit and sense energy through their hands, and so that could also be what might be going on there. Or it could just be that your hand chakras, right? Because we do have chakras on our hands, so it could just be related to that. So perhaps if you had some blockages there or something like that, then these hand chakras could have just like been cleared in that. So that's what that could be, perhaps. And so if there isn't anything anything else that we want to talk about today, then we'll get ready to wrap this up. But once again, thank you very much for joining. Oh yes, activation on hands. That makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. That could be what's going on with that. But yes, it has been my pleasure to create this for you. And it's interesting that at some point the sun started to shine very brightly over here. So it's like if I go back, I just disappear in the light, basically. So yeah, that's just a funny thing. Funny. I don't know if I can call it a coincidence. I think it was meant to happen here, but that was a lot of fun. And yes, like I already said, thank you so much for joining, and thank you for being present for this. And as with any of my guided meditations and transmissions, you can of course return on replay and do this again at some point, and just work with the grid. Right, Gardner is saying, thank you for that grid part, learn lots. Yes, it has been something that has been in my awareness for like, I think a few months at least. Like this has been something that's also fairly new information to me. But once it came to my knowing, I was just like, yeah, I'm going to have to eventually share this because I think it's going to change how we work as starseeds, when the way we're going to connect with different energies, and I think it's going to be very helpful. So I do hope that many more people find out about this and kind of know more about this, because it is really helpful for us for when it comes to connecting with not just our star family and our galactic guides and even different stars that we're connected to, but also with our fellow starseeds and just the entire grid of hearts that are out here active as doing our starseed things. So it is very important, and I'm just very happy that this worked out so well today, and I'm happy that I got to share this with you live. So, with all of that being said, I will now go on for the rest of my evening, and I hope you all will also have a wonderful day or night or morning or whatever it is for where you are, and a very enjoyable day for you all. So I will see you again in my next video. I will be going live next Monday again to speak about energy hygiene. So that will also be an interesting conversation, and I hope to see you there. So stay tuned, and I will see you then. Bye bye.